What's going on, guys? I hope you're well. Video is a little bit later than planned, but obviously we had Champions League fixtures midweek, and as you can see, we've done it again. We're still in that 300s. If you're a regular viewer, you know that this is where we hover around low 300s, high 300s. That's about it, which is, I guess, a little bit annoying, but we're moving forward. We scored 81. In saying that, we had triple Arsenal defence, so that was an absolute dog's breakfast of a game for us, Supercoach-wise. And yeah, I mean, we moved forward. Game week 23, we scored 81, moved up 12 places to 307th, and we are going to launch into game week 24. And before we just get straight on into it, we've made 2 transfers. Simple as that. You can see 2 new players in the team. And one is Brian and Mbeumo. They have fantastic fixtures going forward. And also, Dorgu is injured, so that makes me so reassured on Mbeumo's minutes. We'll get more. Don't think he's going to be subbed around that 60, 70 minute mark anymore. So we're just going straight on into that. So Ekateke is gone. And we have also offloaded Dallo to Alex Jimenez. Now, Bournemouth, not the best defensively, and in Supercoach he is classed as a defender. But I'm using Jimenez as a ticket to potentially go to Fulham Premium in the future. Negative 12 break even. Just scored 20 previous game week. Did score, although Bournemouth have agreed a fee for a player from Milan, Ryan, I believe, plays in the exact same position as Jimenez. What I think is going to happen, Jimenez is just literally, instead of playing that right wing, he's going to play right back, because I think it's David Cook, can't remember the exact player's name, but he's about 34 years old, and I highly doubt they're going to continue on with that when Jimenez is much younger, has basically played the entire season, and I highly doubt a 19-year-old moving across the country is going to come in and completely rid Jimenez of all his minutes. Only need him for a couple of weeks, and then we are absolutely laughing to... I haven't really looked ahead, potentially... I couldn't say. Maybe a Ruben Diaz when he's back. Not entirely certain on that. But he's our ticket to basically get some cash gen going. And also, Bournemouth run isn't that bad. If he scores again, take your pick. Might even be a guy, maybe a Munoz from Palace going forward. I'm not entirely certain. All I know is we need the funds to be able to do so. Golden ticket, more than happy with that. And unfortunately, Dorgu got injured as well for United, so Mbeumo's minutes just go sky high. Now, the team reads currently, we're going for that 3-4-3. Raya in goal. Calafiori played in the Champions League, so he's back. Timber, Cucurella, Bruno, Rice, Enzo, and Palmer. West Ham they've been depleted. Lucas Paqueta, West Ham and Flamengo have agreed a deal for 42 mil, so he is Gonski. Highly doubt he plays this weekend, and if he does, I'm not too worried. Palmer got a rest midweek, came on in the second half against Napoli and provided 2 assists, so he gets the VC. Hopefully, we won't need to have a fallback option, but the fallback option would be Haaland away to Spurs. I mean, Spurs, we can't seem to concede in the Champions League, which was fantastic, but obviously Frankfurt and City are completely 2 different teams. So I think Spurs will get done over there, and from memory, we had 12 players out injured. So if Palmer doesn't pop, Haaland will be our captaincy option. I mean, first couple of games, you've got Brighton and Everton, nothing in that. Leeds and Arsenal, my goodness. If for some reason Calafiori doesn't start, I'm fairly certain I will just be playing either Van Dijk Oh, well, to be fair, it's going to be one of the three benching options. I don't mind actually playing Jimenez on field. But in saying that, I think Foden's due. Um, came on for I think it was the 35th minute midweek because Doku had a hamstring injury. So I think Foden starts. I don't have any issues with that at all, nor any worries. Then Chelsea and West Ham. So hopefully clean sheet and returns for Palmer and Enzo. That would be lovely. Liverpool and Newcastle. We're not going to play Van Dijk, although he had 3 assists and a clean sheet in the Champions League, so that was fantastic if you played him. Villa and Brentford, nothing there. United and Fulham. Obviously, we have the 2 attacking options in Bruno and Mbuemo. You've got Forest and Palace, no interest there. Tottenham and City, we'll have at least one player from that game, which will be Haaland, potentially our captain. Then Sunderland and Burnley. So overall, looks like it's going to be a pretty good game week on paper, that is. If we're looking at the fixtures, just have a closer look. You could easily VC one of the Arsenal boys. You could VC Rice. You could VC Saka. Saka just has that amazing floor. Absolutely amazing. Doesn't need a return to actually acquire the points. So, wonderful option. But I'm going to be going Palmer in the next game, which is the 4:30 AM game against West Ham. I mean, had a rest midweek, still returned to assist. Sign me up. Simple as that. And then obviously we have nothing else on that first day. Second day, I mean, and Buemo, that would be fantastic if he could pop. I think he will. I mean, we didn't get him for this game week. We've got him for their run. So it's pretty favourable. Although in saying that, that's kind of contradictory because we've traded out Dallo, but I don't think they keep many cleans. Like, they've got 2 home games to come. Fulham and then Spurs, happily take that. Then they have West Ham, Everton, happily take that. They're away. And then they've got Palace at home. That's their next 5. So more than happy to double up on the attacking options from United. So hopefully we get some returns there. And as I said, the main security of that is the minutes. Dorgu's injured, so you'd think Cunha starts on the left, and Mbuemo has one less, I guess, chance of an early substitution, so to speak. So that would be lovely if we can get a return there. And if we're looking at it, I mean, not the worst break even. It's pretty manageable. You'd assume if he just plays, I mean, break even of 4, scores again, and chances are that's going into the negatives, and he might be out of reach for a few weeks. But as we said at the start, guys, we moved up 12 spots with, I believe it was -4 points from 3 players. That was the Arsenal boys, which was quite annoying. But hopefully that changes. So guys, if you're enjoying the content, make sure to like, subscribe, and let me know what your plans are this week. We're doing alright. We're doing okay. It's been announced that double game week 26, I believe, is more than likely going to happen, and statistically looking right now, that's going to be Arsenal and Wolves. We have no Wolves players, but we have about 4 Arsenal players. So, no, we've got 5. Yeah. So we'll need to navigate that successfully. We've still got 2 boosts, 14 trades. I'm sure we can. As always, guys, have a fantastic day. Let me know your plans. We will be going VC Palmer into Haaland, so have a wonderful time.